Hey, Algebra 2 students. Today we're going to talk about solving systems of equations, and we're going to do one substitution problem just to jog your memory, and we're going to do one elimination problem. So our very first one here, we've got y equals 3x minus 3 and 2x minus 2y equals 14. Now it's a system because we have more than one. We've got two equations here. So this is an equation of a line, and this is also the equation of the line. All right, one's in slope-intercept form, the other one's in standard form. And when I graph these lines, if I would graph these lines, I want to see where they cross. Where they cross is the solution. Okay, so if I'm going to substitute, I already have y by itself. Fantastic. So I know that y is 3x minus 3. So if I would see a y on the west wall, I would know that instead of writing y, I could erase it and I could write 3x minus 3. If I find a letter y on the floor, I can peel it off and I can write 3x minus 3. So when I see the letter y in this equation, I can get rid of it and I can write 3x minus 3 instead because that's what my y is here. So I'm going to write the bottom equation, 2x minus 2, but I'm getting rid of that y because I know that my y is 3x minus 3, and we want to make sure we put it in parentheses because it's the entire quantity. And then I go about solving an equation. Can't simplify inside my parentheses. I'm going to distribute the negative 2, so I have 2x, negative 6x. Remember, we're distributing the negative. And then I have negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. Combine like terms, 2x minus 6x is negative 4x. Some of you might have subtracted the 6 right away, so I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. 14 minus 6 is 8. When I divide by negative 4, guess what? I get a nice negative 2. Now, if I'm graphing, remember I want the point, so I want the ordered pair of where they meet. So my x value is negative 2, and I need to find my y. It doesn't matter which one I substitute it back into. I'm just going to do the top one. So I have y equals 3 times x was negative 2 minus 3. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 minus 3 is negative 9. Remember, these are easy. You can always get the right answer here because I can always substitute them back into the other equation. So I've got 2 times x. 2 times x. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Then I have negative 2 times negative 9. That gives me 18, and it's positive. Hey, guess what? Negative 4 plus 18 is 14. So my solution to the system of equations is negative 2, negative 9. That's where they cross in space. So that was substitution. Now elimination. Most people like this a little bit better. Okay, so I need to get one of the variables gone. I need to get it eliminated. So I want it to be 0x or 0y when I'm done adding or subtracting. And I hate subtracting, so I'm going to make it so that we're always adding. Now, at this point, we can either make the 3 and the 2 the same number, or I can make the 4 and the negative 5. We're just going to go with the 3 and the 2 because it's at the beginning. Now, my least common multiple. So the smallest number that both a 3 and a 2 will go into. Well, I know 3 goes into 6. 2 also goes into 6. So I want these x's to become 6x. One should be a positive, the other should be a negative. So I'm going to multiply the 3 by 2. We're going to make that our positive one. And I'm going to take the bottom one and multiply this 2 by negative 3 to get 6. Okay? So multiplying the top one by 2. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times 4y is 8y. 2 times 10, don't forget the other side of the equal sign, is 20. Okay, then on the bottom, negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. And negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. I'm going to combine these equations. I'm going to add them together. 6 minus 6 is 0. Hey, those are gone. Those are eliminated. Woo! That's what we wanted. 8 and 15 gives me 23y. Guess what? 20 and 3 is 23. So when I solve for y, we're going to divide by 23 and we get 1. So remember, it's the place in space where they cross or where they intersect. So our y value is 1. So I'm going to go back to one of the originals and I'm going to substitute a 1 in for the y. So 3x plus 4 times 1 equals 10. Well, 3x plus 4 is 10. Subtract 4 from both sides. 10 minus 4 is 6 divided by 3. X equals 2. And remember, we can plug it in. So 2 times x. 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Guess what? 4 minus 5 got us to negative 1. So they cross at 2, 1. All right, good luck. Do a great job.